All right. All right. So this is, this call is really for leaders, but I've invited others along just for you to be able to get a vision of what we do as leaders. And what I want to cover today really is teaching you how to sell the dream, the Jenny Start dream, because the business works. Secondly, Teresa, you guys were in Chester with us recently, and you've seen what goes on behind and in the business. It works, it's there. What we all need to do is to be able to teach people and show them how the business works. So I'm going to go through a small presentation with you, and I want you to just, take some notes if you need to. And that's the one I want to share. Can you all see my screen? It says 5 reasons people get involved. Can you see that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, fantastic. So what I want you to think about really is when you're sitting down with somebody and you're trying to tell them about a business opportunity, there's 5 reasons people actually would get involved. And what you need to do really is to try and find which one is their reason. The only way you're going to do that is by having a conversation with that person. Okay. Number 1, people do not like their current job. Okay. They're looking for a career change with better income potential. That's number 1. So like I said to you, when you're having a conversation with people, I don't just go straight into a conversation and say, come and join my business. I always have a chat. I ask about their job. I ask about what's going on. I'm listening out for things that they might say that would tell me what I need to address. You understand what I'm trying to say? So they dislike their job. They need some extra income. I know for me, I didn't dislike my job. My job, I had a great job. For me, the extra income was vital when I came on board. So a part-time income made a difference for me. All right. Number 3, education. Okay. I met a lady today. She wants investments, and she has about £130,000 in a savings account, in ISA and different things like that, about 4 or 5 different ISAs. She just had all that money there. She didn't know what to do with it. So she wanted some education. I know people who've joined our business, not because they need the money or because they dislike their job. They just want to learn more about money. They want to be able to empower other people. Okay. The thing, again, for some people, they just like helping people. For me, that was important. Adeline, could you please just mute yourself, please? I'll just make 1 or 2 of you. Brother Isaac, I'll make you co-host if you can help me mute people, please. And maybe Adele, please. Thank you. Thank you. It could be they just love helping people. So for me, that was important as well. As a church leader, as a community leader, as a group scout leader, my passion is helping people. And then finally, it's they want to own their own business. So like I said, for me, that was important as well. So when you're talking to people, you're listening out for what they might say. For some of them, it might just be one that they say. For others, it could be 2 or 3. I want you to think about yourself. Which one of these, which is your number 1 that made you join the business? If you can put in the chat box, that would be great, just to keep you engaged. But put in the chat box, which one, number 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, which one resonated with you when you came on board with Jenister? Because I think it's important when you can identify that in somebody else, you can say, you know what, maybe this is what I need to address. So for me, it was number 2. And maybe if I had to say another one, it might be number in order. Okay, for me, like I see what Adele's done. But for me, if I had to put it in order, it was the extra income, then own my own business. I love helping people, the financial education. Number 1, like I said, I didn't really dislike my job. It was a great job. So that would be the order for me. So when you're talking to people, you're listening out for things like this. And then the next thing you want to address really is that why are many people in financial challenges? Again, most of you have seen this already. The reason is they don't get any financial education, we don't get a plan, we don't have a coach. I want all of us to get to the point whereby we can say these things to people without a presentation. You're going to work, you're having a coffee with somebody. You need to get to the point whereby you can explain this to somebody and they can see your passion. Our mission is to help families earn more income, become properly protected, debt-free, financially independent. That's what we do, okay? Who do you think needs help with this? So if you're talking to somebody, you can say, our company, I've just joined this company, and this is what we do. This is our mission. Do you know anybody who needs help that you're really busy? Who do you know? But I think it's really important for us to understand everybody wants to be financially independent, okay? We started in 2007. What is financial independence? It's when your passive income exceeds your living expenses. What does that mean? Basically, you're making money while you sleep. So ask somebody, do you have a passive income? Guess what people will say? No. All right, well, that's what we do as a company. There's two ways you can get passive income. One, okay, is money working for you. That's if you have an investment pot and you put the money in there and the money is generating. So imagine if you had £1 million in an investment account at 6%. You never need to work because you'll be clocking what, £6,000 a month? You're fine. All right, so it's just really important. It's either number one or having a business working for you. Those are the two sources of passive income. All right, now let me ask you, how is the average person doing at developing a passive income? Probably not a lot. Not a lot. So really what we're trying to do is why? Because again, we're not exposed to that. A lot of us don't have a clue how to get that working for us because this is what they teach us. Go to school, do well, get a great job, live a great life. We all know that does not work for everybody, okay? Because if it did, 95% of people would not be broke at retirement. So it doesn't work. Maybe back in the day, it used to work. And this is the life that most people are living. They work for 20, they study 20 years, they might get to university or A levels, okay? Then they work for 40 to 50 years, and they might 10 to 15 years of their life in retirement, okay? Now, when you look at that, they only retire on about 30 to 50% of their income. So really, this is what the dream life is for a lot of people. We know that's not good enough, all right? Our job this month of November is being able to explain this to people. It's time that people recognize they need to do something different. They can't continue doing what they're doing, okay? Most people never ask, if I take your advice and work your plan, what is my probability of success? A lot of us just keep on doing what they tell us to do, okay? Why do so many people fail? Because they conform. I can say this because I conformed for many, many years. Adele, you want to mute yourself, please?
Oh, sorry, Bucky's rang me. Sorry.
Okay, that's all right. A lot of people conform, okay? They conform to what they tell them to do. They don't ask questions. We just keep following the wrong group of people and we don't ask why. So what we're trying to do really is that we start thinking outside the box and thinking differently about our finances. Can you explain this to people? The more people you can explain this to, the more people you can help to see this vision, guess what? The better, okay? We've just all been brainwashed into becoming a great employee. Hey, doesn't work. All right. So you all know the 4 ways to earn an income. If you don't know this, we can maybe cover this at another time. All right. But these are the 4 legal ways to earn an income. Where are you right now? Where would you like to be? I would like to be on the right-hand side. I don't know about you, but the right-hand side is where you want to be. What we do is we help you move from the left to the right. Anybody can do it. Anybody. It just takes a little bit of work, a little bit of consistency, a little bit of just getting out of your comfort zone, and you can do it. All right? It just, most people are on the left. Most people, 95% of people are on the left-hand side. So what stops them from moving over to the other side? I don't know, knowledge, and we have that knowledge. So let me ask you again, which plan would you prefer? Plan A or plan B? This is plan B. You work for 20 years, you build your business over, I've been in Genista now just over 11 years. Well, about 11 years. Most of you have been in this business less than, I'd say probably Brother Isaac has been here about 3 years, maybe slightly longer. It will be about 3 years. So you're really just getting started, okay? If things are not going the way you want it to go, that's fine. The key is hanging in there, continue doing the right thing, and I promise you, you will get to that point. And the idea really is you want to enjoy more of your mature life. So by the time you're 50, 55, you're able to say, I'm now earning a passive income. I don't have to work. And you can travel, you can live the life that you want to live. It's possible. We just need to go to work. Okay? So how do most people manage their money? They don't. Okay? Sorry. How do they manage their money? They don't manage it because they don't know how to. And that's what we do as a company. You've all seen this. People don't plan to fail. They just fail to plan. There's all sorts of things going all over the place. We give them a plan. That's what we do as a company. That's what each and every one of us do as a company. Can you explain it to people? If you can't, you're not there yet. Guess what? You can learn. Adele, I was interviewing a guy for Adele today, and I was saying, he said Adele did a scoop and a carry back for him, and it was absolutely awesome. Adele killed it. I said, of course she killed it. She's been trained. She's committed. She's been learning the system over the last, Adele, how long you been in Genista? 18 months? Maybe just under 2 years?
Yeah, nearly 2 years, yeah.
Yeah, nearly 2 years. Adele's in it. She's learning it. And that's the reason why that guy could say, wow, she was impressive. She killed it. How long have you been in? And can you kill it? If you can't, just learn. Come to the training, come to the meetings. This is what we do. We provide people with a plan. Can you explain it to somebody? If you can't, just learn how to do it. But this helps you to answer important questions about life, okay? Things like your financial independence number. When you say to somebody, what's your FIN? Most people don't know what their FIN is. The financial independence number is the amount of money you need so that you never have to work again. The game plan we give you helps you to calculate that. This is what you do. This is how you make your money, being able to explain these things. If you don't know how to explain it, I'm challenging everybody on the call. I can't see anybody right now. So I don't know who's on the call, who's not on the call, but you're going to be listening to this because I'm recording it. I'm challenging you to learn your trade. The better you are at knowing these things, the better you will be at making money. If you're not making money, it's your fault. I'm sorry. You need to just learn it. We need to go and do some appointments. You need to watch your trainer. You need to learn what your trainer is doing. It's your business. It's not mine. I've helped you to come on board, and I will be there for you to support you as much as you can. But at the end of the day, it's your business. You need to learn your trade. Explain to somebody what their financial independence number is. Explain to them about protecting their income. Okay, if you had a toaster in your kitchen and on the 1st and 15th of every month, £2,000 popped out, would you like that toaster? Yes, right? We would have loved that toaster. Would you insure that toaster? Of course. Unfortunately, there's no such toaster, but in reality, you are the money machine for your family. This is how you explain to somebody. If they say they don't understand life insurance, let's assume, the one I use is, I say something like, if you go to the corner of your house and you wind the machine and £5,000 comes out at the end of the month, would you insure that machine? Everybody says, yes, of course I'll insure it. If there's a fire, the machine burns. Exactly. You are that machine. You're the one bringing the money in every month. Now, let me ask you, whoever is on the call, can you explain that to people? If you can't, learn how to do it. I'm going to release this video, watch it. If you go to Discord, there's many videos on Discord that teaches you how to do this stuff. It's all there. That's one of the reasons I love Sekli. I know Sekli is on the call. She watches those. I was so proud of her because Sekli, I'm saying this in public, because even when we went to Chester, I was saying, Sekli, where are you? She said, I'm doing a scoop. She was doing a scoop just before dinner in the hotel room. That fired me up. I was so proud because she's learning a trade. She's only been in the business less than 3 months, 4 months, Sekli?
June I came in, yeah.
June, yeah.
Yeah.
She's doing scoops and carry bags. The other day, 2 days ago, she called me, Sam, I'm doing this carry bag. What do I need to do with this? Fantastic. That is what I want. That is where we all need to be. She watches the videos on Discord. She's always asking questions. You need to learn your trade. If you don't learn it, I cannot learn it for you. Can you explain to somebody how life insurance works in real life? If you
Can
can't,
I just say a testimony about that?
yes, please go for it.
This scoop that I did actually, I answered something on a ladies, we like groups, us women, don't we? It said, do you want to be a mentor or do you want to be mentored? So I answered and said, I want to be a mentor. And all they had was my contacts to contact me in financial education. So this person already knows me, and she rang me, but she rang me by mistake because she thought I wanted to be mentored. I said, no, I'm a mentor. But she was offering her own skills as well. So anyway, because I had not rang her, but it's somebody that I've known for years. So anyway, we ended up with an appointment. She was fired up. And when I did the what you call it now? Oh gosh.
Scoop, carry back.
When I did her budget, what do you call it?
Yes. Budget fact find or the
fact
ATP.
find, yes.
Yes, fact find.
And
okay.
she was saying, I've only got one insurance. She kept guessing her numbers. And then I said, okay, when I come back, and I made sure I make the appointment within 48 hours. I said, when I come back, I want you to research all these things that you're saying you're not sure. When she came back to the carry back, she says, thank you. I canceled 3 life insurances. I kept changing them, and I never canceled them. She said, you've saved me a lot of money. I said, look, before we even start, you've saved some money. She kept changing life because I said to her, I'll do your quote and compare with what you've got now. She says, oh, yeah, do that. And then she found that she was on her 4th life insurance. To me, it shows me somebody who's very confused.com. And she forgot to cancel the last 3. She only discovered after our scoop that she needed, as she was doing her research of her figures. Sorry about that. Thank you.
No, fantastic. For me, what I find out of that, for me, what's encouraging is you're out there and you're talking to people. Our business is about talking to people. If you don't talk to people, your business is just going to be there. It's not going to grow. It's as simple as that. Can you explain this to somebody? If you can't, learn how to do it. Okay? Husband and wife, £2,500. You know, husband passes away. Something happens, he gets seriously ill. He goes away. The bills don't stop coming. They still keep on coming. She's only got to 5. She's lost her husband. She's going to have to go to work. What happens to them? Now, if they'd seen somebody like Teresa, if they'd seen somebody like Isaac, and these guys, they give them a life insurance of £3,500, £300,000. Guess what? That 2.5 that is in there, done. She doesn't need to cry twice. She doesn't need to go back to work after 2 weeks because they say, look, you need to come back. Your husband's died. Okay, we buried him. Come back to work. There's no stress there for her. That's what we do. Can you explain that to people? If you can't, learn how to do it. Because when you learn how to do it, your goals will become a reality. If money was not an issue, what would your lifestyle look like? What do you want? A car, travel, charities? Doesn't matter what it is. How much would it take for you to be able to achieve your goals and dreams? Because you can, but the only way you'll be able to do it is if you learn the system. Learn the Genistar system. How important are your goals, your personal goals? If your income isn't enough to achieve your goals and dreams, there's only 3 choices you have. One is that you just give up on those goals and just accept your lot in life and say, okay, that's it. I'm going to work till I'm 80. All right? Or I'm just going to struggle and rely on the government pensions or whatever it is they give us. You can give up on your goals. Or number 2, you can ask for a raise at work. They'll give you a promotion if they'll increase your income. Now, you can tell me if that's a possibility in this economy. That's your call. All right? Or finally, you can do something in addition to your current career. All of you on this call, you've already signed up to number 3. The issue I see now is that we've signed up, but we're not doing as much as we could be doing. Okay? I want us all to do this. Now, what I'm going to show you is how this month you can make money. This month you can earn some money, and then hopefully the momentum will take you into December. I want us to start 2022 on fire. But for us to start 2022 on fire, we need to start gathering the wood right now. We need to start stoking, we need to start putting the wood together and, start getting things together to get that fire going. Okay, so what do you need to learn? A race. You're on a race to be a winner. It's a simple 4-step system that works. The R stands for recruiting. Every one of us on this call should be recruiting and recruiting and recruiting as many people as we can. A, attendance. You should be bringing people to the meetings. Credibility. Have you done your own financial game plan? And 4, become a leader. Start experiencing overrides. Start making money while you sleep. So the first one for the R, everyone can recruit their friends. Send a text, hey, do me a favor. I'll go through this in a few minutes, okay? But, hey, do you have 5 friends you can talk to and say, dude, I need you to come and see this. Let's have a sit down. I'll call you tomorrow. And then just go through it with them, with your trainer. Attend with 3 to the next event. Call them, say, look, I'm going to this business overview on Saturday. I want you to come with me. Become a client yourself. I always say to people, until I joined Genista, I did not have life insurance. I had 3 children. I was 40. If I passed away, my family would have been in big trouble. But now I have it. Do you think that's a powerful story or not? It's a powerful story because people know then that I can relate. If you don't have that kind of story, find something that works for you. I know Isaac shares about his mortgage, being able to do bi-weekly payments. That's a fantastic personal story. And then number 4, overrides. Are you overriding anybody yet? If you're not, it's time to start doing that. Think of the people you know. Okay? Think of people you know. Do not think for people you know. One of the issues I find is we make a list of people, then we say, oh, this person won't be interested. Oh, that person, they're very loaded. Oh, that person. Don't think for them. Make a list of 10 people, 10 people that you know you can call them anytime and say, you know, my family, my people, my brother, my sister, I need you to have a look at this. I want you to talk to my trainer tomorrow. Don't let's leave it until next month. Make that list tonight or tomorrow and then call them and say, I want you to see my trainer on Monday, on Saturday. Notice I'm not saying Sunday because I won't be answering any calls on Sunday. But you've got uplines, you've got Isaac, you've got Adele, you've got Teresa, you've got Sekli, you've got Buki. They can see your guys on Sunday if you want them to. Okay, but you all need to make that list and let your trainer help you to do them. Okay, what should you be saying? Okay, I need you to do me a favor. Okay, I'm training to be FCA licensed. I need to witness and see a live presentation. This is not difficult. I need to hear your opinion. Come and tell me what you think. I've just joined this company. I think it's absolutely brilliant, but come and tell me what you think. Okay? You may not be interested, but you know what? I know you know a lot of people. You've got credibility in a lot of people. So come and check it out so that when you're telling people, you know what to say, or you can see that you can give me referrals in confidence. So come along, come and check it out. Don't block anyone's blessings. If you decide to delay or life happens, what would happen to you? I want you to come and see this. I want you to get your family protected. Okay? And again, we talk about training. When I come and see you, this one where you say, I want to get licensed, they see that we actually believe in training people. Okay? So we trained you and they can see that. All right? So 3-way text. For me, the best way to do these calls is to sit down with your trainer and make the calls together. Morning, afternoon, evening, it doesn't matter. What I do, I make phone calls every day from 10 to 12. 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., 12 noon, 2 hours of phone call is what I do as much as possible every day. Monday to Friday, Saturday and Sundays I don't. But what I do is when I call them at 10 a.m., sometimes people will answer and say, oh, yeah, can we talk later? That's great. I've been able to make a connection. If they don't answer, they will see my missed call. Guess what they do when they finish work? They call me back. Excuse me, who's this? Oh, yeah, it's Sam. I called you earlier today. This is why I called you. If you're delaying and you're waiting to call and you're waiting and waiting and waiting, you find yourself waiting forever. It's not going to happen. There's a power day tomorrow with Daryl. It's 3 hours tomorrow of making phone calls. Let me encourage as many of you as possible to come onto that power day and make some calls. Very encouraging environment. There's an airplane exercise. I'll explain that to you later on. Leverage your relationship. Do you trust me? Okay, I need a favor. My trainer will explain, just take his call, just take her call. Okay? Are you fully committed? Are you 100%er or a 20%er? Okay? I'm not trying to sell you anything. I just need your help to help me with my training. Okay? Now, do you think I'll be involved in something that's illegal or a scam? You've known me for 15 years. Okay? Because you've got credibility with your people. But don't say too much. Saying too much, honestly, is the number one reason why most people do not succeed in our business. Because they pick up the phone and they say to people, it's about life insurance. We're not about life insurance. There's more to Jenister than that. But honestly, I've been doing this a long time. Number one reason is that people say too much and they say the wrong thing, which is why the three-way call is so important, because you can get with your trainer and you can learn how to do the calls. Now, when I mentioned earlier about the airplane, this is exactly what I'm talking about. You need to put your armor on, okay? Because people will reject you. People will say no. But there's this thing about, remember this airplane exercise. If I told you I'd pay you £1 million for jumping out on a plane with no parachute, would you do it? Most people will say no because they assume they die. I said jump. I said airplane. I said no parachute. But did I say anything about the plane flying in the air? No, I didn't. People just make those assumptions. So when you mention life insurance, when you mention debt, when you mention certain things, it puts people's minds off and you're turning them away from the business. The amount of people I've called and they've said, oh yeah, I spoke to this person and I've got life insurance already. You've lost that person. And then you say the business is not working. The business works. You're just talking too much. Let your trainer do it because they've got more experience than you. The less you say, the more success you will have. Tested. This is proven. It's not an experiment. Okay? I'm saying this because I want all of us to win. When you win, I win. When you win, your trainer wins. By God's grace, when you get to the point where you're an EVP, because my goal, my prayer in this call, we get to EVP and above. When you get to that point, you will want your people to win because that's how you show success. Okay? The power of 3. All you need is 3. And if you can get this working for you, the power of 3 is powerful. Not the power of 2 or 1. You need 3. Focus on becoming a team leader. But you need to make sure that you're in the right market. Macho, married. Oh, so it's married, children, employed, homeowner, and the age. The right market. When you get your 3, that is when things begin to happen. Because your 3 becomes 9, your 9 becomes 27. And this could be your team. This is everybody in your team. How amazing is that? And then when you put it all together with you in the middle, this is what you get. It's possible. Can you see it happening? You've got to be able to see it. I see this. I saw this 11 years ago, and I'm still here. And if I show you my structure is not far off from this. Okay? It does work. I started exactly like everybody on this call. Some people here have known me before I started Jenister. Okay? It does work. Okay? Again, I'm going to show you this again. You know people. You just need to get your phone, give them a call, and trust your trainer to get it done for you. Okay? You know, I do affirmations quite regularly, and this is an affirmation that, you know, you can do. you're allowed to work. Okay, you're allowed to be both a work in progress and help others grow at the same time. As you're helping others, you're also growing. I refuse to wait until I believe I'm perfect or someone else has deemed me worthy of impacting others. I am unapologetically accepting a life of massive growth and improvement. You can be successful. It takes a little bit of work. It takes some self-belief in yourself. It takes being humble and accepting being coachable by your trainer. If you're coachable, you will be successful. The quicker you're coachable, the quicker you will get to where you want to be. That's everything I want to share. I know we've gone over a bit. I'm recording it. I will share it again. But does anybody have anything they want to feedback on? Any feedback? Was I a bit too hard? Was I a bit too tough on people? I don't like.
No, it's
Not
great.
for what I missed.
Teresa, what were you going to say?
I said just straight to the point.
Okay, all right. I don't really like being, a hard taskmaster, but we had, and I'm talking to myself as much as I'm talking to everybody. We had one recruit last month. I know the whole company only had 51 recruits in the whole month. That's shocking. It's just amazing. And we've got an emergency EVP call tomorrow. So I'll let you know what they say in that call. I'm not looking forward to it. But honestly, I think I need to keep it simple as well. We all need to keep it simple and just follow the system. So was anybody Isaac, were you going to say something?
No, I say it's just straightforward and clear and understanding. So yes, good, great one.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I will share after this call. I'll just put it into YouTube and send it out. But do we all have an idea of what we're going to do this month? I'm going to, because I'm going to send it out.